Could put this one under there. Under there. Can you give me a water? Turn that up a little. It's Friday night. Woo! Come by, get your dose. Have a drink, have a smoke. It's time for you to get your dose. Woo! Sex and drugs and Kris DeVold. 8 o'clock, it's time to roll. Two tasty people in the know. Woo! Sex and drugs, Kris DeVold. Sex and drugs and Kris DeVold. Well, my little nasties, it's Friday night. It's way after 8 p.m. It must be another episode of Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. Now, yeah, I know. Yes, we were having technical difficulties. You know, just like the people we are, I waited till the last minute to try to get everything ready. That was totally my fault. And then the device we were using tried to get a little fancy with us. But lo and behold, we are here. Episode 378. Don't be late like I was. To Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. Now, a lot of you may be seeing this for the first time. Normally, my show streams in 3 ways. It streams on CentralValleyTalk.com, and then it streams on Facebook Live, and then it also streams on YouTube. The YouTube, as the children say. The YouTube! And now, since quarantine, I've been doing my show from home since March 2020. I'm not in the CentralValleyTalk.com studios, and I figured, let's take the show to friggin' YouTube. Let's bring it to you. What are you doing? What are you doing? You had hours to do what you're doing. We got YouTube go hours to do what you're doing. I don't know why I get an accent like that. But yes, we are late to the YouTube stream. What were you doing? Playing with rocks?
I was getting my bracelet.
Playing with your bracelet. We sat here for 4 hours. You know what? I'm going to fart on your bracelet later, and then you're not going to be able to find it because it's going to blow into a million pieces. Now, we're going to try the YouTube stream. We're also going to try to stream the show in a couple of different ways, just to kind of keep it fresh. I do miss being at the CentralValleyTalk.com studios. I do miss them doing all the work for me. Which is always really nice. Now, let's just go ahead and talk about it. Let's just go ahead and get going here. Fresno Medical Delivery. They are here in Fresno for all your CBD THC needs. Go ahead and get up on those guys. They will hook you up. Talk to Shane and everybody else over there. Let them know Kris DeVold sent you. Refer a friend. See what I did there? Refer a friend. Yeah, I didn't do that. They wrote that on one of my bags. Anyway, so hit up Fresno Medical Delivery. You can hit them up at FresnoMedicalDelivery.com, and you can also hit them up at 559-355-8460 and 559-530-BUDS, BUDS, like Best Buds. Now, I don't know if you were paying attention this week, but we don't do politics on this show. So when I lead you in, you're going to be like, Kris, what the hell are we talking about? What the hell are we doing? But then you're going to see we're not really going to be talking about what you think we're going to be talking about. So we got a new president this week. Did you know that? We got a new president. What number?
46.
Is it 46? I thought it was 47.
46. 6, right?
I don't know shit. We're grown folks.
Yeah.
We're grown people. You know how you get past a certain age and reefer a friend. See that? Chingoso? You know you get past a certain age and all of a sudden you're like, do I really need to know that anymore? I'm gonna go 47. She's looking it up. All right, anyways. So we're gonna go.
I'm gonna keep showing other stuff for some reason.
So anybody that's gonna bump into the show, even if it's not during the live broadcast,
46.
He's the 46. Well played. Ding, ding, ding. But we're not going to talk about what you think we're going to talk about. So we got a new president this week, okay? But Bernie Sanders. God bless him. Have you ever had the old relative that shows up to the event and it's have you ever had the relative that shows up to the event and it's really cold outside? And it's the old relative. It's like Gramps or Grammys. Where's Gramps? She's so cold. She's over there sitting in the chair all wrapped up. Look at her. And she's just wrapped up. She's got her fucking, and got the fucking gloves out. Bernie Sanders, God bless you. If there was a high point of any high points of 2021 so far, it's the Bernie Sanders meme. Apparently, there was a person that actually created a website so you could take Bernie and put him anywhere. I saw Bernie sitting outside of the Fulton 55 downtown Fresno, right outside the tower. I saw that. I saw it with my own eyes. The best one I saw, Bernie Sanders putting dude in the armbar. The Bernie Sanders in the armbar, fantastic. But Bernie Sanders, God bless you.
The guarding the crystals play. That was great.
I'm gonna tell you right now, every Bernie meme has been so good so far. Chingoso even sent me a great one that kind of compiled everything. You guys remember the black man with the big schlong right at the beginning of the pandemic? He's with him, and it's a big hoopla going on. I really like it though. Bernie Sanders, thank you so much. The moment I saw the memes coming out, I was like, oh, thank God, something cool happened. Something great and funny and good-spirited, something everybody can latch on to because that's just good fucking fun. I'm trying to think, it's funny, I've seen so many, like none are coming. I saw one with the old Mattel Ninja Turtle van. I was telling Lindsay, and you know how the door had a slide out that came out to the side. You could put your turtle figure on it. They showed one with Bernie Sanders on it. Looking incredibly warm. Look, he's looking incredibly warm. Shout out to Bernie. Like I said, we don't do politics on Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold. We don't do sports and we don't do religion. Those seems to be the things that like you can barely say anything to anybody about and they just start fighting.
Yeah.
But when Bernie Sanders shows up at the inauguration, and what did he not want to be there? Was he just tired? Was he like, I have hot cocoa I could be drinking? But let me tell you, yeah, Naked Dude should have gotten Man of the Year. You are right, Chingo. So that is correct. I really wish Naked Man could have gotten Man of the Year somehow. That would have been great. But I'm going to tell you right now, Bernie Sanders just making waves. Now, anybody following NFL still? Like I said, we don't do sports on here, but Super Bowl is kind of a thing. Super Bowl is kind of a thing to where even if you don't follow sports, you'll watch it. The Weeknd is doing the halftime show. Dun, 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 dun. I said, oh, I'm blinded. No. Where's my bandages? Where's my puffed up face?
People have calmed down about
oh, man. Apparently, The Weeknd made a concept album, and over time, he's had different looks, and he's showing the stages of this thing going on, and people think he got all this plastic surgery, but Super Bowl commercials should be great. I really do miss the Budweiser frogs. I do talk about them every year because I miss them. Bud. Wise. And that one's all, and it was like a happy little frog. Budweiser. Like it was so great. Look that up. Children, Google it. YouTube it. Oh, the YouTube. I shouldn't say the YouTube. That'll really let you know my age. Also, Valentine's Day coming up. Woo! You guys got your Valentine already? Remember getting the Valentines in school? Did they still?
Yeah.
Oh,
school too.
I remember decorating my Valentine's bag. So you got to decorate your Valentine's bag first and foremost. Oh, don't get me going on the Bud Ice Penguin.
I made a cookie out of it.
They made a cookie out of Bernie Sanders doing the. I do remember that the one year Bud Ice sponsored the NFL or the NHL playoffs, and they were just playing all those damn Bud Ice commercials. But I do want to talk about Valentine's. Valentine's is Bud McKenzie's always great, Mr. S. Valentine's is coming, Valentine's Day. But it's going to be hard pressed to see what you're going to do. What are people going to do for Valentine's Day? So I'm going to start trying to look up really good Valentine's Day recommendations and putting them on the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page. Oh, we'll be talking about all the places you can find me, but you might want to go ahead and go to facebook.com/sexdrugskrisdevold. K-R-I-S, spelled like a chick with a K, but I got a dick. I do love the Clydesdales for Budweiser, Mr. S. But what I was going to say is we're going to try to find, I'm going to try to find good, and not just strap-ons. I may post some of those ads for you too, just to help you out, because everybody might need one for Valentine's. But you can go to the Sex Drug Kris DeVold Facebook page, and you will see the things I will post and help everybody out. Now, I want to let everybody know this is live, regardless of when you see it. Friday, January 22nd, 2021. That means next Friday is the last Friday of the month. I do have to confirm it with her, but I do believe that she's good to go. That the last Friday of the month is Sex Education with Miss S. Now, what is Sex Education with Miss S? Oh, pray tell, DeVold. Well, Miss S worked in a sex shop. Not only did she work in a sex shop, but she worked the overnight shift. If there was ever a grimier shift to have in the sex shop, it's got to be the overnight shift. Oh my God. Like, I would just imagine everything's like, everything I touch, it's got to be bad. Oh, Chingoso says, greasy Chingoso love. That's what's going on Valentine's Day. That's right. And Mr. S says Dick in a Box. Dick in a Box is a good one for Valentine's Day. If you're ever really trying to impress. He said Tweakers and Lube. I think that's a country song that I never heard before. So tune in next Friday. Next Friday, we will be back on Facebook, okay? We're going to be ramping up to going to Instagram Live, IG Live, but I think we're going to do that like in 2 weeks. Again, we're going to be kind of happy around doing a couple of things. I'm going to be getting fucking Facebook fucking crazy. So let's talk about this, okay? Now you know where you can find me. I'll be posting links to the Instagram page on the Facebook page. So maybe go to Facebook first, like the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold page, and then you won't miss out on anything whatsoever, okay? Now, it's raining outside. Is it still actively raining? Hold on. It just sounds wet. I don't know if it's actively raining. We don't get a lot of rain over here in Fresno. All right, around these parts. So this is kind of a big deal for us.
Yeah.
Woo! And right before the rain came, what was fucking happening? It was already heating up around here.
Yep.
It was already getting up.
Confused.
It was already getting up to fucking 70 and shit. Now this rain's coming in the high of 50. I'm like, hey, I'm not complaining. All right, I'm not complaining, but give me a fucking break and help me out here. Now, WandaVision. Everybody's talking about WandaVision on Disney Plus. Have you watched WandaVision? We have not. No spoilers, by the way, sons of bitches. Yeah. But I've heard WandaVision is really bringing it on Disney Plus. We have not watched it yet, okay? And I'm getting pretty pumped. I do want to watch it. I do want to see it. But at the same time, I also want to cherish it. I want to cherish it, because Cobra Kai. Let's talk about Cobra Kai. No spoilers here, but season 3 of Cobra Kai is out. All 3 seasons filmed by YouTube. Not once has Netflix had to front the bill and pay for a season film. So I'm hoping that means it'll stay on Netflix at least another 4 years. Netflix got that 4-year thing. That 4-year itch where they do a show for 4 years and all of a sudden it's like they want to fucking get rid of it. So hopefully Cobra Kai stays. But with WandaVision, I'm trying to milk it, and Disney Plus makes you milk it, man. They only give you you want an episode? You want an episode? Wait till Friday. And they know Mandalorian's not going on right now, so we're not going anywhere, baby. we're just gonna sit here. So, and we will sit here. Allie is a hottie. Elizabeth Shue, looking great. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but if you see Elizabeth Shue, Josh Gad does something on YouTube called Reunited Apart. He actually got together the cast of The Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3, and then he also combined that with the cast of Cobra Kai. And there were not any spoilers whatsoever. It's spoiler free, but it was really fun, really cool. Can we just talk about fucking William Zabka and the revitalization of his career? In case you're one of the simpletons, just don't care. William Zabka's Johnny, okay, man? And Johnny's a badass. Now, Johnny was the quintessential bully. Now, I don't know if you know, William Zabka's a really great guy. He did come to 90s night here to Fresno, California, to Chancey Park during a Grizzlies game. Mr. Belding came the following week. I missed both. I didn't go to neither, okay? I should have went. Fuck, I should have went. I probably could have met him. He's been in a couple episodes of How I Met Your Mother. And, you know, he doesn't seem like he was down on his luck when the show actually started. Not the character Johnny, but William Zabka himself. Now, when I say he was the quintessential bad guy of the 80s, I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
This guy, okay, we know he was the bad guy in Karate Kid 1. He's also technically, he's not the main bad guy, but he's the bad guy in Karate Kid 2, okay? He is in Karate Kid 2. At the beginning, it was just very small. But that he's in it. That counts. Now, everybody knows him as the bad guy from that. Let's move on to Just One of the Guys. Now, I showed Lindsay Just One of the Guys. What a great movie, right?
Yeah.
In case you don't know it, this chick Terry doesn't win a writing contest at her high school because she's just another pretty face. And even the guy's like, hey, the teacher's like, maybe you consider being a model. So she fucking cuts her hair, pretends to be a dude, and goes and rolls in another school. The 80s. And who's the bad guy at this school? William Zabka. What's funny is I just call him Johnny in that movie because I don't even know his fucking name in that movie. And Just One of the Guys, I don't know his character name. I just call him Johnny. He's doing the same thing. He likes to take nerds. And take them and toss them, like pump iron with them. It shows a kid where he grabs him by the back of his fucking jeans and he's fucking pumping iron with the freshman. And then he throws them into a damn bush. Throws him into a bush. Now, and that's what he does. And he dates the hottest chick in school. I feel like Gordon Ramsay. And he dates the hottest chick in school.
If you watch Gordon Ramsay,
and he doesn't know what he's going to do. She's been doing tons of fucking Kitchen Nightmares. By the way, look them up on YouTube with the cussing in them. It'll give you a jolt. It's pretty nice. But he's always doing something like this.
It's like it's either that or the finger thing.
Now Johnny is the quintessential, and I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it, but he is the quintessential bad guy. That's if he wants to be. And you're just like, what is? That's always when he leaves. It's when he leaves the restaurant and he's doing his aftertalk. I've given them all the tools to do. It's fucking roll. He can go up to here, and right now they've gone a couple levels down, if he wants. And I'm just like, all right, man. William Zabka, quintessential bad guys, and then don't even get me started. Move on to. Here's what's crazy. If you watch European Vacation. That would be Vacation Part 2. He is actually Audrey's boyfriend at the beginning of the movie. That's it. He has like one or two lines. Yeah. I don't want to, what is it? I don't want to eat too much. I heard French food makes you fat or something. I don't know. He says something like that bullshit. But he is in it. I'm like, William Zabka is in European Vacation Part. I almost forgot about that. That just came to mind right now while I was talking. Yes, I am that big of a fucking nerd, and I know that. Check it out, though. He's in European Vacation right at the fucking beginning. Then he's the bad guy. Once again, here we go. Back to School. Rodney Dangerfield vehicle. Fantastic movie. You get a little Sam Kinison in it. His son's a whiner. Back to School. We watched that. You've watched it now. Yeah. His son's a whiner in that, even though his son is in Christine. That's him and Christine, right? With the car?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, man. Don't get me going on this. Now, Oh, he's all Mrs. S is all, dude, your Ramsey has a weird mix of Steve Irwin. Can I tell you guys, sidebar, first sidebar of the evening. Can I tell you a story? I was doing a stand-up comedy show in Clovis, California with former 103.7 KRZR DJ, former 105.1 The Blaze DJ and station manager, Rick Rodham. And that Crocodile Hunter had just passed, okay? He just passed. Like, I ain't saying, oh, it kind of just happened. He had just passed. And it was near Halloween. And they were telling everybody kind of dress up for this stand-up show. I have pictures somewhere on MySpace. By the way, fuck, I remember myspace.com/officermoby. And Rick walks around the corner. He's dressed as Steve Irwin. And he has a stuffed stingray pinned to his heart. So the stingray is like stuck to where his heart is. And it was so, I walk around the corner and I just start laughing so hard because I can't. This is his costume. He's not going to go anywhere. He doesn't have a backup one. He's dressed head to toe like fucking Steve Irwin, except for this big stuffed fucking stingray right over his fucking heart. And I'm like, Rick, buddy, what are you doing? He's like, what? What, too soon? I'm like, Rick, yeah, fucking too soon. Like, he just died. Like, just passed. And it was so bad because he was walking up to people because people knew him as the radio guy and he was the MC of the evening. And people were walking up to him, talking to him, having full-on conversations with him. And sometimes it would be interesting. It wouldn't be until sometimes the 5-minute mark, sometimes the 2-minute mark, sometimes right as he walked up, sometimes over the 10-minute mark, when they would finally realize when talking to him what he was fucking dressed as. So they'd be like, yeah, we're hoping for a good turnout. We love it when you guys roll through. You guys bring a great crew. Wait a minute. Are you fucking kidding me what you're wearing right now? And I'm like, this is the same dude that's been talking to him for the last 5 minutes. He's just realizing as he's looking Rick up and down that he's got this fucking stingray fucking pinned to his fucking chest. When he went on stage for the first time that night, for the first time, he was so scared. And let me tell you, he only has an opportunity one time. And he went up there and everybody was fucking clapping. Yeah, welcome to the show. Like you just hear no boos, just people disappointed and hurt by it. Like that shit. And he's laughing. He's so happy with himself and what he's done. And he's grinning from ear to ear. And it isn't just like a fake grin. Oh yeah, I'm playing it up for the crowd. He was smiling so genuinely because he was so thrilled at how, I don't know how quick he put it together, how he had the stuffed stingray, but it was so fucking genius, man. And I think about it now. I need to find that picture. I need to go to my MySpace and fucking comb my fucking photos if it's possible to even get in. MySpace is like that amusement park that nobody plays at anymore. Can you even still get into it? Yeah, no, it was good. It was good, Chingo. So he killed. Everybody loved it. No pun intended. But but it was so fucking crazy. Okay. Sidebar on that. That show that night, Andre Covington was there, and he was going to open for Carlos Mencia, and he wanted to try out some material. We had comics waiting to go on stage. He did like an hour of fucking material. Like an hour. It was crazy. Mrs. S, I have a stuffed stingray, doesn't everyone? I guess so. Do we have a stuffed stingray I don't know about?
No, I wish.
Trying to think if we did. What was the orange thing we had?
That wasn't a stingray.
No, okay, never mind.
No, that was not.
I was about to freak out. My stomach was about to drop. I'm like, holy fuck, she's right. Everybody has a stuffed stingray. Holy shit.
No, we had dinosaurs and a giant unicorn.
Now, that night after that comedy show, we were all going to go to the Tower District, which if you're not from Fresno, hold on, they're playing my song. If you're not from Fresno, the Tower District, oh, Mr. S, my dick game's off the chain, well played. So if you're not from Fresno, the Tower District is like this artist district. Well, it's trying. We will get into that later. But afterthought, Rick Rodham's dressed as the fucking crocodile hunter with the thing around his chest. They go to my apartment and they actually grab some of my clothes. His girlfriend at the time dresses as Kris DeVold for Halloween. I had these big old sideburns and I had a goatee coming out. She drew a goatee on her face, sideburns, wore my shirt, had one of my hats worn backwards. I drive myself down to Livingstone's and Tower. I fucking show up. And as I'm walking up, I'm like, I know that loud ass fucking yellow shirt. That's fucking mine. And that was like in my dirty clothes pile. Not that my dirty clothes pile was horrifically horrible, but I fucking go there and she's dressed as me for fucking Halloween. And everybody kept asking her and she'd have to come find me. So they'd be like, who the fuck? And everybody knew her because she was Rick Rodham's girlfriend. So like, who are you supposed to be? She's like, hold on. DeVold. And I'd like turn, hold my beer. And sometimes she just point at me. That guy. I'm that guy for Halloween. And they were like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? Don't even get me started. All right. So, okay, this would normally be the time where we're like, hey, guys, it's time for some COVID. Coronavirus. Karaoke.
Yeah.
I don't know, but because it's on YouTube, I'm terrified of doing anything like that because YouTube does not fuck around, man. YouTube does not fuck around, man. Like I said, we were just talking about this the other day. It reminds me of Tom Skerritt, Cheech and Chong. Your friend, he might want to stay behind. Was it these dudes we're going to go see? They don't fuck around. I'm like, shit, man. Tom Skerritt, you're hard, G. Strawberry. But we're so afraid, me, and everybody else on the Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold staff, of the episode getting banned from the music that we play. And in 30 minutes, we do, I don't know, at least 8 songs sometimes, right?
Yeah, at least.
Sometimes 6 to 8 songs, depending on what's going on. So I'm pretty much terrified. He's all, what's my BMI number? YouTube allows it. I'm afraid, Chingoso. I'm afraid, man. Now, I'm afraid of death. I don't know of anyone that's not afraid of death.
God.
Wait, did I not do a segue? What? Did I not do a segue? All right, we won't talk about how there's morticians have a burying competition overseas.
No, I don't hear about
They were
that.
doing it a few years ago, but the thing is, I wasn't able to confirm if they're still doing it through the, through the pandemic. So here we go. Okay, here we go. Scratch that. Here we go. An Oklahoma fucking lawmaker, get a load of this shit. Okay, an Oklahoma lawmaker wants to create an official Bigfoot season. So, hear me out here, okay?
No, hold on now.
Now, we talk about Bigfoot a lot on the show. I do have my issues with the show Finding Bigfoot. If you go back, this show, now, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, if you're bumping into this show, it's been on since February 12, 2013. We're in 2021. Next month is going to be my 8-year anniversary. Now, in that 8 years, there's been some fucking shows on Bigfoot, okay? Finding Bigfoot. And they had Bobo on there, and they were always out clanking on trees in the middle of the night going, Neighbors are like, he's hunting Bigfoot if they're fucking smart. They're fucking dildos and stupid, and they're probably like, what's that asshole doing? But if they're educated, they're going to be like, oh, he's doing Bigfoot calls. He must be going camping this week, and he's probably working on his shit. I got bars for days in the Bigfoot world. Now, listen. Shut up. Listen. Now, so they did that for, I don't know how long that show was on. 5 seasons? They squeezed 5 seasons out of that shit. One of the guys' name was Matt Moneymaker. For the love of God, his last name had Moneymaker in it. I mean, if you're not going to pay $38,000 an episode to that guy, Mr. Moneymaker. Now, Bigfoot, some people don't think he's real, but a lawmaker in Oklahoma, okay, he wants to create a hunting season for Bigfoot anyway. Just don't plan on actually shooting him if you find him, okay? Now, Representative Justin Humphrey, he says, quote, I want to be really clear. I'm gonna try to be Representative Justin Humphrey. He's a man that wants to make a Bigfoot law, and he's in Oklahoma. There we go. I gotta tell you, I'm a method actor. Okay, call me Justin right now.
Oh, you're Justin?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. You said my name. That's why I looked over at you. You said Justin. Now, I said I want to be really clear that we're not going to kill Bigfoot. Okay. No. We're going to trap a live Bigfoot. We're not promoting killing Bigfoot. We're promoting hunting Bigfoot, trying to find evidence of Bigfoot. Now, if that doesn't make you just... Are there a lot of sightings in Oklahoma? I thought it was really not in that area. Are there 10? I got to look it up. I got to see if fucking... Now, the bill doesn't specifically say that. The text introduced by Humphrey directs Oklahoma Wildlife Conservation Commission to create rules, dates, license, and fees establishing a Bigfoot hunting season. That means I got to go. Wait. Shingosa just said, this is how First Blood started.
Oh my God.
That was the comment right there. If you're not following along in the live comments, that was the one that got us right there. This is how First Blood started. The Jew First Blood. And I get to see Bigfoot. He's fucking upset as fuck. Now, Humphrey told the Oklahoma City NBC station KFOR, that's K4 on your side, that we would work on the specifics with the commission, which would include a $25,000 bounty for someone who traps the cryptid. Now, $25,000 fucking dollars. We're going to Oklahoma soon? Is that what we're doing? I'll burn a week off work. We're going out to Oklahoma. Now, Now, Michael Holmes of the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation, he said, and I'm guessing he's like a smart doctor, but he's still in the South. We use science-driven research, and we don't recognize Bigfoot in the state of Oklahoma. The bill would require them to create a new season and license something that doesn't exist, and that's what they're afraid of. Now, Humphrey said having a license and tag would give people a way to prove they participated in the hunt. Again, the overall goal is to get people to our area to enjoy natural beauty and to have a great time. And if they find Bigfoot while they're at it, well, hey, that's just an even bigger prize. Holy shit. Okay. Are you telling me right now? That's hilarious right now that it says that. So he's basically not even saying that. They just want people to come there and spend some money. So if you're going to go ahead and you're going to go to Oklahoma right now, that's really on you. Okay. Now, if you're going to, I was excited about that until I realized that it was all just a fuck around, man. Anyways, I almost went Nick Cage on that. Did we win?
I don't know yet.
Hold on.
Oh.
Sorry, Mega Millions was huge tonight. We had to go get a ticket and participate in this motherfucking broadcast right now if we fucking won.
Nah.
Man, but I really thought we had it this time. Shout out. You know what? We fluctuated from 4 to 6 people watching live. Little less than Facebook Live. Right now we got 4 people watching. Shout out to Leslie. Lots of sightings there. I had family there. I hear stories. Wait a minute. You're saying, Leslie, that in Oklahoma? Oklahoma, where the Bigfoot racing through the trees and the air is sweet. The Bigfoot creeps. Okay, here we go. Okay. A New Jersey prosecutor's Shining reference. You know The Shining. Leads to an overturned convictions. Yeah, that's right. The New Jersey Supreme Court has overturned a man's bank robbery conviction because of a prosecutor's reference to the classic horror movie The Shining. During closing arguments, In the case against Damon Williams, the prosecutor showed jurors a photo from the movie The Shining depicting a character played by Jack Nicholson telling his terrified wife and son, "Here's Johnny." We all remember that part. Moments after breaking the axe through the door. Now, the reference was meant to illustrate that actions can speak louder than words, and to support the prosecutor's contention that Williams should be convicted of a more serious offense, even though no threatening words were spoken to the bank teller in 2014 robbery. Fuck, man, 2014? This shit's fucking, and this story is from this year. Man, how long criminals sitting around, man?
Wow,
Is that a whole nother story, man? The Night Stalker dying of cancer. The fuck out of here on death row for 20 years. By the way, y'all watch that Night Stalker documentary on fucking Netflix. Let me hold on. Sidebar. Night Stalker.
We got the number 50 out of all those.
So out of all those picks for Mega Millions, we got number 50. Give me that fucking thing. Give me that fucking thing.
Here.
Out of all those numbers. No, fuck it. Out of all those numbers, that's what we got, bitch, huh? Apparently, I gotta go to work Monday. Fuck me, man. Right on my Mega Millions not having ass. Anyways. No, what was I? The Night Stalker.
Yeah.
Now, I thought I knew everything about the Night Stalker, but apparently I did not. Because this one took it of the view of the LA murder detectives, and it was like a fucking movie, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they come out. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a movie with somebody playing these two fucking homicide detectives. It was only 4 parts. You don't have to commit too hard. But man, it lets me know how easy it was to be a fucking serial killer back then. I'm not saying I'm trying to be a serial killer. So shut up. We're not going down that road. But I'm just saying, that shit seemed fucking easier than shit, man. They had to, I'm not going to give spoilers, but let's just say when you're having to go around and fucking connect shoe prints and you still can, when this guy's fucking jizzing all over fucking households, like all over people's kitchens and floors, and they can't do anything about it. They're like, well, there's jizz over there. Better clean it up. I don't know why it's like a guy from an old movie. Hey there, man. Hey there, old pal. Looks like you got some jizz over there. Hey there, old chum. What's that? Some jizz? Better clean that up. But apparently they were finding jizz fucking everywhere, and they couldn't do anything about it back then, man. Now somebody just farts at the scene, and they're like, yeah, it was Danny Johnson. We got him down the street. Now, yeah, it just fucked me up. You started watching it, and I pretended like I didn't care about it, but then all of a sudden, I'm fucking watching it, and I'm like, I guess we'll watch the next episode. You know how it sucks you in. She did the same thing to me with RuPaul's Drag Race, man. By the way, season 13's on, man. I used to come home on lunch from work, and like if she was on, you know, back from school already or didn't have work, RuPaul's Drag Race would be on. I'm like, this fucking shit. But I'm only home. For like 20 minutes on my lunch, 25 at most, if that.
Binge watching it for
you were binge watching it a lot, and it wasn't enough for me to, you know, by the time I make myself a little something, sit down and fucking eat, it wasn't enough for me to even like be like,
thank you.
You want to turn this off? So I just let it ride, and I'll be like, man, I'm leaving in a little bit anyway. Fuck it all, man. And then next thing you know, I'd be coming back, and like she'd still have it on. So mind you, I'm going back to work, and I have about 3 hours of work when I get back from lunch. So I come back like 3 hours later. She's still fucking watching it. Technically, in her world, that's only like 3 and part of a 4th episode later. So when I get back, and then I'm saying dumb shit. I'm walking in going, that bitch is still around? That's fucking hilarious.
I'm like, right.
I was like, I thought that fucking bitch would be gone from that fucking Snatch Game bullshit from earlier.
Facebook video that was going around doing that shit.
And then, like, next thing you know, it's like, I leave like on one of the finale episodes, and they're like, I'm coming back, and then I'm like, which one fucking won? Who won that bullshit earlier when I was here? And it's like, it's so horrible. And then season 13 started, and all of a sudden I care. I don't fucking know what the fuck's going on. Now,
You know you love it.
I don't gamble. I gamble a little when I go to Vegas. Nothing really major, you know. I love some roulette. The boy loves. Gotta let the kid play his roulette. But DraftKings, if you don't know about DraftKings, it's online betting, online gambling. DraftKings, the website, is like your bookie, man. Hey, man, let me tell you about the bookie. And I totally got sidetracked and got off that Jack Nicholson story with the prosecutor. I don't give two shits. We're not going back. I can't back. Once we get here, I can't go back, you sons of bitches. So let's calm it down. Now, DraftKings. Now, I don't do the online gambling thing. I don't know if any of you guys do. If you know what you're doing, then you know what you're fucking doing. Now, I will bet on horses at the Fresno Fair, the big Fresno Fair when it comes around. I do know that they got the satellite booking, the satellite horse racing at Club One Casino downtown Fresno. If you are in the area and you want to get that pad tie down there, that shit'll fuck you up, pad tie. Anyways. DraftKings is betting on the fact that they have people that want to place bet. What do you think? What do you think would be the stupidest thing? And by the way, DraftKings is a legit site. It's not like DraftKings, and I'm talking to Liggity Lindsay over here.
Yeah.
Feel free to chime in the live chat. I see you down there. Thank you, everybody who's watching right now. Let's say it's something stupid. Now, in case you don't know, DraftKings isn't a dumb site. They don't do something stupid where it's a legit site. You're betting on real sports. It's not like they're having you bet on fucking ping pong.
Yeah, no.
So it looks like they may be going in a stupid direction, though. But maybe not stupid once you hear this story. What do you think it is?
What would be stupid to spend?
Well, think about it. They're a legit site. So they got football betting. They got soccer betting. They got Major League Baseball. They got hockey. They got UFC.
Arm wrestling?
Arm wrestling's actually a good one. She was trying to slice Stallone that shit and go over the fucking top. I saw, and he's all, nice. But no. So DraftKings is gonna be, and he's what are you talking about? Aliens invading Earth? That would be a good one. Now here it goes. DraftKings is gambling. I'll see the wordplay. That people want to bet on drone races.
What the fuck? What?
Now, I don't know if you... All right, hear me out, man. I don't know if you've ever seen a drone race before. You can YouTube that shit as well, man. But if you've ever seen a drone race, they're pretty amazing, I guess. But it's amazing in the sense like a person playing a video game. If you're not amazed by that, you're probably not going to be amazed by a drone race. So, like, if you're watching someone play Madden or Call of Duty and you're like, wow, that's pretty impressive. His hand-eye coordination is like something I've never seen before. And I don't know why you'd be talking like that. I mean, what are you, a scientist? Are you here to take my buddy because he has good hand-eye coordination? I'm making a super race of people that like to play. No, we're not going down this road.
Oh, my goodness.
So they want... Drone races are very fast. You're right, Chingo. So live drone racing is crazy fast. They swoop like that shit. And it's not easy, man. So basically what DraftKings is saying, the story came out of Atlantic City. And in the gamblers will bet on anything category. Here's a new one. All right. They're saying the major sports books taking bet on aerial drone races. DraftKings said today that it's taking bets for this weekend's championship of the Drone Racing League. That would be the DRL. Now, do you follow the DRL, baby?
No, I don't think so.
The Drone Racing League? Were you really listening? And then I said DRL and you were trying to think if it was something real?
No.
She's like, shit, do I follow the DRL?
No, I honestly didn't think so.
What the fuck is that shit? No, the DRL is the Drone Racing League. And apparently the championship is this weekend. And you can place bets through DraftKings. So betting on the league's drone races is legal in Colorado, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Tennessee, and West Virginia, with regulatory approvals pending in additional states. So all my Cali friends, sorry, I guess you ain't betting on the fucking drone race this weekend. You might as well have friends bring over toddlers and put them in the yard and do toddler races at that point. Now that's something I can get behind. Social distancing. Everybody's got to wear the mask, except I guess not the babies. Babies don't have to wear masks, do they? I've never been to an infant race. Have you ever been to an infant race? Does that sound underground?
Well, like, sometimes they do like first birthday party.
Is that underground?
But like,
they're like, it's that weird guy that you hired at work, and you're kind of getting to know him. I'm like, hey, you guys should talk to that new guy, James. He's pretty dope. And it's like a Friday. He's like, hey, DeVold, come here, man. I'm like, James, what's up, man? Hey, man, you going out drinking or something tonight? He's like, you ever been to a baby race, man? Baby race? What the fuck? No, like, like eight parents bring their baby, we no scooters, scooters, crawlers, anything under 2. They can't be walkers. And we take bets. No, you never. It's underground. First rule of baby club is you don't talk about baby club, man.
You don't talk about baby
club. I'll fucking go to that shit. No.
They're like shoving each other.
Now, the sports book and the league are hosting pre-flight shows Friday night on Twitter. So if you're watching live right now, you might be missing out on that shit. So don't untune into my show for that shit. Apparently, I don't think my people watching are big drone motherfuckers. I don't know why I'd be calling big. Hey, man, what are you, a big drone motherfucker? Why would I call any? Now, these races are going to be, they're saying they're going to be virtual hits this year. They're taking place in a simulation, which real-life drones physics are incorporated, but is also a host. You can bet on virtual drone racing! But it also hosts live drone racing in venues that have included Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida, Alexandra Palace in London, and an auto museum in Munich. Yeah, we like the drones racing. Yeah, they're so hot. They're so nasty. All right, that's enough. That's bullshit. Have you ever flown a drone? Have you ever fucked around with a drone?
No, they look like.
They look fun.
Yeah,
they look fun. Now, you guys, we don't really talk about the pandemic on Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold because I don't want to. Why? That's all that's on right now is the fucking pandemic, man. Hey, man, my meds are kicking in. I need some fucking water, dude. I'll tell you right now.
Water.
I need some fucking water, dude, man. Seriously.
Oh, my hell. You just chugged water so quickly. Like,
my medicine makes me fucking thirsty, dude. So, I'm going to tell you this right now. We don't talk COVID on the show because that's all there is to talk about. And if you're on social media, that's all anybody is ever saying. So we don't really do the COVID-19 coronavirus talk around here, my friends.
Nope.
But I do have a story for you coming out of northeastern China. Now, when I say something tested positive for the coronavirus, when I tell you what it is, you can't lose faith in me that I've lost my mind, okay? Now, if infecting more than 93 million people across the globe wasn't enough, COVID-19 has now been found in ice cream. Look, I don't want to say it clearly because you're going to think I'm lying. What was that you say, Chris? What did you say? Ice cream! COVID-19 was found in fucking ice cream in northeastern China. Okay, 3 ice cream samples, all right? It was chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry making Neapolitan. No. Sorry, all right. 3 ice cream samples, chocolate, strawberry, and taro. What is taro?
oh, taro is the little gray, oh my god, I can't explain it. It was like the big.
They tested positive.
Anime.
They tested positive for trace amounts of coronavirus after they were submitted for food inspection in northeastern China's Tianjin municipality, according to a report from local Chinese media today. Now, the samples were produced by the Tianjin. No, there's more. The samples were produced, and I'm not being disrespectful, and I'm not being racist, so let me try to say these words. The Tianjin Dao Food Company. Fuck you. If I go back and try to repeat it or make fun of it, I'm going to get in trouble. So, which makes cakes, ice cream, and other frozen products. Now, the company, what? Tianjin Dao. You try to say it. No, fuck you here. Try to say it for real.
Tianjin Dakido.
Dakido.
Is that what it looks like?
What about the DAO on the end? Dao. Dakio Dao.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why I saw the extra. I can't say it.
You're being disrespectful. You're racist.
No,
I cannot believe you. I can't. Did you hear the way she said it? She was like, "Oh, Tianjin, Diokido." I'm like, what? You've been watching so much anime. And they're like, ah, and they're always like yelling and charging up. People like, ah.
That does happen. But not in all of them.
I can't believe you have done this to me right now. Like it's and they're all tired. This is too much. What have you done to me? Like I'm like, what's happening right now out there? Mind you, I'm working from the fucking kitchen, man. I'm only hearing the audio of this shit. So what the fuck are you watching out there, man? And it's like, he's gonna kill us. We gotta get away now. Like, I don't, man. So basically, how to get in the fucking ice cream, man. That's what everybody wants to know. Now, the company locked down after the discovery. All goods that had been distributed from the company's warehouse were tracked, and all 662 employees, they went into quarantine, man. And as of today, 700 Tianjin Dakio Food Company's employees had tested negative for the Rona, and the remaining test results have yet to be revealed. Now, the infected samples made from milk and whey powder imported from New Zealand and the Ukraine. The Ukraine is weak. Came from a batch. You haven't made it to that episode of Seinfeld. I'm sorry. So, by the way, sidebar. And she's like, what the fuck? The look she just gave me. I'm not big with the Ukrainian audience anyway. Swear to, I'm not. They don't watch my show. Oh my God, watch. I'm going to be on Tosh.0 or The Daily Show tomorrow. Oh my God. There's an episode of Seinfeld that you don't know about. I'm taking her through Community, Seinfeld, and Community, Seinfeld, and Perfect Strangers. She's never seen either of those three shows. We're on the very last season of Community. We are on season 4 of Seinfeld and season 5 of Perfect Strangers. And she does not know that there is an episode of Seinfeld. That you will hear that phrase and you'll be like, oh, this is why Kris said it. So it's not really me saying it. I'm quoting fucking Seinfeld, but all right, I'm over it. Ice cream has fucking COVID over in China. Fucking watch the fuck out, man. Be careful over there, man. You better be careful, man.
Be careful, bro.
Hey, bro, what you got your ice cream? Bet you got COVID in it, dickhead. I'm like, what? What kind of bully are you, man? I'm a COVID bully, dick. Hey, go get my glasses. Let me show you a fucking impression I'm working on. Give me the ones off the printer.
Okay.
Here's what I picture. Now, I picture that 2020 was a fucked up year. But you know what? I figure, like, do you ever remember, like, not wanting to get sick around one of the homies? And everybody smokes after one another and they do all this dumb shit around one another? This is how I feel like 2020 is, man. All right? This is like, you know, haha, what's up, y'all? Fucking 2020. Fuck you. Fuck your mom, bro. Hey, man. Hey, pass me that, man. Don't worry, I ain't fucking sick, bros guy. Hey, man. Hey, so you guys pumped or what for the fucking concert the concert this weekend, right, man? We're gonna go fucking LA and we're gonna go dine in at our favorite restaurant. And then I'm sitting there like, fucking dine in? Why would you say it like that, 2020? I mean, when we just say that we're gonna go eat at our fucking favorite ice or our favorite place down in fucking LA, and 2020 is like, yeah, that's what I mean. We're gonna go fucking eat at our favorite place down in LA, Bretsky. We're gonna dine in. Well, is that phrase fucking weird to you guys? By the way, maybe we'll catch.
Can't dine in 2020.
You know, maybe we'll fucking dine in. But man, no, possibly not. We're gonna be just fucking fun, Brasky. Oh, we're gonna go see an NBA game? Yeah, I got front row tickets, man. Hey man, on the deal, that shit probably ain't gonna happen. I wanna let you know right now. That's how I feel fucking, you know, it's a little 2020 when you want to be a dick, you put those on and you walk around the house. It's actually not that bad of a fucking thing. Yeah, we're working on something with that. We'll get to where we're going with those. Now, here's the thing, all right? Now, have you guys ever been attacked by an animal? And obviously, I don't mean like a fucking
possum.
You're gonna what? Okay, hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some weirdo in it. Now I know we started. Lord, that's what you were waiting for, huh? Oh, that made her night, folks. I don't need any fucking badass humor with fucking Lindsay. Just say short. Hey, I shorted. God, I swear. I was like, I formulated this joke. I wrote it. Listen to it. She's like, that's stupid. But I'm like, hey,
true.
somebody shot it. She's like, ah! I know. So I know we're about to hit the 9 o'clock mark, or Pacific Standard Time here. I still got about we got less than 5 minutes to go to hit an hour here on the YouTube Live, and I really do. Here we go. You got bit by a possum. Hopefully this picks you up. Start talking.
Well, okay, so I almost got bit. So I literally was like 2 inches. No. Trust me.
So you had to fight off of it. So
he took my sandal.
She had to fight a
was
possum
like he was like 2 feet away from my toes, and he took my flip flop, and I ran. And our dog Shiva, she was like German Shepherd and Lab at the time. She literally
the dog had to fight off the possum.
Remember at my old house, they have ivy, and they would hide in the tree. And
okay, I'll give you that one.
And they would just fucking run out sometimes. And it was early in the morning, so it was either early in the morning or late at night.
All right, I will give you that one. That's not bad there. Now the reason I bring it up.
I was terrified.
Well, I mean, I've never been, and I'm knocking. I don't really want to be attacked by anything. I've seen. I go to a website, free plug for them, gorgrish.com. I have problems. GORGRISH.com. Because some people want to see that shit, Lindsay. Anybody if you ever watched Faces of Death and you thought that was pretty cool as a kid, or rotten.com. But I've seen people mauled by bears and stuff like that. And residents of this story's a little under a month old, but residents of Queens neighborhood are dealing with a squirrely thread. See what they did there? Denizens, they don't know how to spell it. That should be citizens, I guess. Look, basically, people are living around Rego Park. It's one of the boroughs in New York City, and there's an aggressive squirrel that's jumped on them, bitten them in the last several weeks. It's the same fucking dude. All right, this is a serial fucking squirrel. This isn't just many squirrels are fucking doing this. It's one dude.
What's up, motherfucker?
Big time. There's this chick, Michelle Frederick. She pointed out to a bruise on her wrist where she said the squirrel landed on her and then sank his teeth into her fucking finger and her hand. She said, we're wrestling in the snow and there's blood everywhere and my finger's getting chewed and it won't let go. Eventually, it just stopped and it was a big bloody mess. So she took a photo. She put that on social media, and she was like, "It was an MMA cage match, and I lost." So this fucking squirrel's not taking fucking prisoners, and the reason for the squirrel's aggressive behavior, it's not clear. And small rodents like squirrels, they rarely test positive for rabies, and they're not known to transmit it to humans. Supposedly, the CDC says. But I'll tell you this, man, now your butt would feed them at Fresno City. Right?
I did.
She's all, he's my little
homie. It'd be like seeds or
he's my little homie. Hey, we got 2 minutes left in the episode. I really want to fucking thank everybody for fucking tuning in to the YouTube Live post. We'll be posting this, and I'm not really worried about views. I just want to start rotating, doing some things. Reminder, Fresno Medical Delivery at FresnoMedicalDelivery.com. They're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6 p.m. Delivery is always free in the Fresno area. 559-355-8460. 559-530-BUDS Buds. And then you will find us again live for episode 379 on Facebook Live. That'd be facebook.com/sexdrugs Kris DeVold, all one word, KrisDeVold. Subscribe to the page. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications for when I go live or I post new content, because we're going to really start focusing on the Instagram as well as YouTube in 2021. We're going to try to start branching out. Well, let's get crazy. Let's get weird together. Let's do a little something, guys. Huh? Let's do a little something. So until next week, don't forget, it's the last Friday. It's the last Friday of the month, and we're going to have Miss S on, and she's going to talk about everything that you need to know. It's last Friday of the month, so we're going to have Mrs. S on, and that's Sex Education with Mrs. S, where she's going to be talking about, it's always an arousing wild time. And then also, don't forget, wash your hands, quit touching your fucking face. Thank you again for everybody joining in. And let's catch up. If you have any shows you want to recommend, don't mind hitting up the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page, recommending them to me. Always a good time when we get to be on here. And don't forget, the last 30 minutes of every episode will be COVID-19 coronavirus karaoke when we're back on Facebook Live. Woo! Shout out to Chingozo, Mr. and Mrs. S, who got I saw there were more people passing through than were commenting, so that made me a little happy. We'll keep it going. We'll see what we can do. At this point, it's for shits and giggles until we can get back in the Central Valley Talk.com studios. So from everybody here at Sex Drugs Kris DeVold, episode 378, love you much. Have a good time. Wash your hands and quit touching your face.